Budget Bunny here, and today's video is going to be meeting the pets. So I do already have a video called Meet the Pets, but it is about a year and a half old now, and we've had some new additions since then. I thought since I was in the kitchen that I would start with our two betta fish. I've had these guys for about 9 months now. Yes, they are in separate tanks. This one here is Cruz, and as you can see, he's a vibrant orange color. And our other betta fish is named Miklo, and he's a red and blue color. So both of them are doing very well. I don't feature them in a lot of videos just because it's really hard, I find, to get good video of them with reflections and things. But yes, they're doing great. Both are really healthy and happy at our house. So next up we have Ella. Ella is our 6-year-old Pacific Parrotlet. She is a beautiful green color and she has quite the personality. She's very territorial. She loves to bite if she's not getting her own way, but she is absolutely adorable and we enjoy watching her antics. A few years ago she did actually have lead poisoning, which was very scary for us, but luckily with injections and antibiotics she bounced back from that, and now you would never know that anything was ever wrong with her. Parrotlets are actually one of the smallest parrots in the world. She is only about the size of a sparrow, and that's fully grown. So she's got quite a large cage, but she's a very small bird. Parrotlets do have the ability to talk. Ella's never talked, but she does chirp up a storm. I can hear her down the street when she really gets going. So they're still very vocal birds. One of the reasons that a lot of people do like parrotlets is because they're smaller, and although they are a parrot, they don't have the ability to scream. So moving on to our two golden retrievers. This is Genevieve, and next month Genevieve's going to be 5 years old, although you'd never know it because she is so full of life. People just love her and she loves people. When we go to the dog park or we're out at some kind of event for dogs, she has no interest in the other dogs. She just wants love from everyone that she sees. Her zest for life is what made us fall in love with her, but it also caused us a lot of problems because she has always been so hyper, and again at 5 years old she still acts like a puppy. So that's where Murray comes in, and Murray is our other golden retriever. He's a lot more red in color, which is something that we loved about him because we love the breed, but we have two dogs that are easily distinguished between one another. And Murray came into the picture because we wanted to get Genevieve a friend. Genevieve at 9 months old was completely uncontrollable, even with spending an entire afternoon at the dog park walking around off leash, which we did on a regular basis. She'd still come home and chew your coffee table if you left the room for even a minute. So we got Murray to kind of help her anxiety. She does have anxiety separation disorder for sure. And Murray just helped with that. Any extra energy that she had, he was there for her to play with. They spent hours playing together, and they were best of friends from the beginning. So they're actually only 6 months apart in age. Murray is now 4.5 years old, and Murray is the complete opposite of Genevieve. He loves to play, but he is such an old soul. He is really, really mellow, really calm. He doesn't have to be on top of you, he just likes to be with you. Genevieve is well behaved, but if something is distracting her too much, then it doesn't matter what you say to her or what kind of treat you have to entice her back, she won't come. Murray, on the other hand, is always by your side. You never have to worry about where Murray is because he's with you all the time. So we just absolutely adore these guys. Love them so much, and it's so exciting for me now that I'm home all day to be able to spend more time with them. This is Charlie, our 6-year-old calico cat. We do have 3 cats now. We brought in a stray last summer, and I do have videos on her as well, but all 3 of our cats are actually rescues. So Charlie actually has a brother, and he's a tabby named Indy, and he is our cat as well. Charlie and Indy were actually a backyard birth, just a random cat came and gave birth in my friend's backyard. A second cat came later that week and also gave birth, so there were 2 litters of kittens plus their moms in my friend's backyard. So she had contacted a no-kill cat shelter in our area, and when the kittens were old enough, they came while our friend was at work and took the moms and the kittens. Well, later that evening, my friend went outside, and I guess they missed 2 kittens because the litters were so big they didn't realize, and we didn't really know how many kittens there actually were from the litters. So we ended up taking the 2 that were left behind. We had just moved into our new home and we had the space for them. So that's how we got Charlie and Indy. Since they were both feral kittens, they were very skittish at first. And Charlie is extremely friendly and social. Indy is a big talker, but he's shy. So he likes to be pet, but he'll sit out of your distance. Like he wants to be pet, but he's still not sure about you. And he hides whenever we have company. He's still very shy, but they're both really great cats. Really, really sweet, and it's really nice to know we could give them a good home. And our third cat, Callie, probably most of you know about, because if you've watched some of my older videos on Callie, they were all about how we found her. She was pregnant. We brought her in basically. What happened was a neighbor basically ditched her down the street from us, and she was not vaccinated, not fixed, and pregnant. So what we ended up doing was speaking with the neighbor and brought Callie into our household. She had the kittens, and we raised them, and then when they were 8 weeks old, we found them loving homes. One is with my parents and my little brother, and the other one is with an aunt and uncle and my cousin. So they have really great forever homes, and the best thing is I get updates and get to visit them once in a while. Indy is tabby. I think I told you guys that. Charlie is calico, and Callie is a tortoiseshell, and she is so sweet. I don't know how anyone could just just ditch her outside. She is the most sweetest cat, very quirky. She's very silly, and we just love all 3 of them. These are our 2 Abyssinian guinea pigs, Sir Phineas Fluffy Talks and Sir Samson McSqueakerbox. Finny is the one that has the longer hair, and he's like a orange and white, and then Sammy's the one with the patch on his eyes. And they are so comical. I'd actually never owned guinea pigs before. Fell in love with guinea pigs just from watching YouTube videos. And then last January we lost our hamster Lucy just to old age, and at the time I didn't think I wanted to get another hamster because they are nocturnal and they do have a short life expectancy, and it hurts to lose a pet. So my husband had said I wasn't allowed to get any more little critters at the time. So when Lucy passed away, he said that I could get a guinea pig instead of another hamster if that's what I wanted. So I came home with Finny. Now I knew guinea pigs are supposed to be housed in at least pairs, if not groups. So at the time my husband had only approved one guinea pig joining our household, but seeing how social Finny was, weeking and squeaking and bouncing around, and it was only about 2 weeks later that he said that I could get Finny a friend, and that's how we came home with Sammy. And they get along really well. They have their own little tiffs here and there, but for the most part they're really good little brothers to each other. So yeah, these are our little guys. They are probably about 1.5 years old now. And here are the bunnies. So this is Willow and Ollie. Ollie is a Holland Lop, so he's the one back there with the floppy ears. And Willow is a Netherland Dwarf, although we do believe that she's mixed with something else. Now Ollie does have a heart murmur, so that means that he cannot go under any kind of anesthetic. He's also very sensitive. He has a lot of allergies and a lot of gut problems, so he's a very special bunny, but he is absolutely adorable. He will do anything for a piece of food like a carrot or one of his little Martin Mills banana muffin treats or a piece of lettuce or dill or anything. He absolutely loves food and he loves a good snuggle. Willow is our speed demon. So if you've watched our other videos, you would know she loves to do the bunny 500, laps around the room, binking. She could just be standing there looking at you and all of a sudden she's binking 3 feet in the air. She is so entertaining to watch, and she is fixed. And very luckily for Ollie and her, they both get along really well, even though he is not neutered. So these two are an amazingly adorable pair. Willow actually has kind of a nice background story because we did find her outside as a really tiny little baby bun, and my husband said that we could keep her. She did have a cut up paw, but we got it healed, and now they are living very happily with us. And this is Rocky and Honey. So Honey is the Holland Lop and Rocky is the kind of mixed dwarf. We don't really know fully what he is, although his coat is so soft. He's got the softest coat out of the 4 of them. He also has, although from one side he's all black, the other side he's got a bit of white markings on them, and he's basically the reason that Budget Bunny exists. He was my first rabbit. At the time I knew nothing about rabbits, but I was really eager and excited to learn about them. And after doing my research and spending a lot of time with him, I just realized what amazing animals they were, and since then I've clearly fell in love with them because I brought 3 more home since then. So Honey and Rocky are a bonded pair. They do live together in their condo, and they are completely inseparable. I love seeing them snuggle together. They groom each other all the time. It's just completely adorable to see these two interact with each other. And finally, the newest addition to our little fur family is Chandler. And Chandler is our long-haired Syrian hamster. He is approximately 5 or 6 months old now, and he is an absolute sweetheart. We can't believe how tame he is, how calm he is. He loves to snuggle. He is just so cute and we just love him so much. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. That leaves us at 15 pets. That's 2 cats, 3 dogs, 4 rabbits, 2 guinea pigs, a bird, our hamster, and 2 fish. So 13 little fur babies and then our 2 betta fish. So we have quite the full household here, but we love every minute of it and we love all our pets. They all have such unique individual personalities and they are all so adorable. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!